No ID, another Chi-Town legend. Y'all came in the game perfectly, like peanut butter and jelly.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Do you remember him bringing up a young Kanye West, being like, yo, this guy with the polo shirt?
Yeah, for sure. I definitely, so me, just
he from around the way.
So me and No ID, like, I knew him since 4th grade, right? So he was the first producer. Him and Twilight Tone was my first producers.
In 4th grade, he was producing?
Nah, but I think he was playing, he used to play saxophone or something like that. So he was into music, but he wasn't producing yet. But by the time we got to high school, he started producing. So once we started releasing records, around after Resurrection, he brought this young dude around. He was like, man, this my guy Kanye. My mother and his mother teachers at the same school. I'm trying to, show him. So Ye would come around and be like bringing samples, bringing beats, and like bringing his beats to play and like sitting there learning from Dion, from No ID. And man, he was dope. He was real dope. And at some point, he would always want to challenge me because I was one of the only guys from Chicago that was out on a national level.
Right.
So he would come around to my basement and we'd rhyme against each other. And we even got a battle on this college radio station that came out. I mean, nobody really won. I was drunk. He wasn't drinking at that point, but it wasn't the best of our battles. But that being said, he would come around. What was crazy about Ye though, he always would talk shit. Like he would say stuff to my homies like, man, I don't like them pants and blah blah blah. And my homies be like, man, I'm gonna smack you. I'm ready to fight your ass. I'd be like, chill out. He's one of them dudes. He different. Yeah. But everybody started to love him and embrace him, and he just was this real like talented. But you know how he just speak his mind like a little kid, kind of like you'd be like, and like when people ain't used to that, they like you
make
gotta
you
be
uncomfortable.
Like, you like, hey bro, like he cool. So it was that, but. We started to love him. He our brother. And then eventually, he started doing his thing, man. And it's crazy because I didn't take any Ye beats like in that 96, 97 when I met him era. But then in 2003, I'm like, Ye, let me get some beats. Like, come on. But I felt like at the time, like, No ID was just such at a higher level that it just was like, yeah, these beats ain't doing it for me yet. Like you there, you getting there, but it ain't there yet.
You was accustomed to something.
What was one that you heard? Maybe it was even an unreleased joint that you heard that you were like, all right, bro. All right, you there.
Well, I mean, I can remember more. Like, I mean, he definitely had some joints, man. He did some stuff for, it was a group that Shauna that used to rap with Ludacris, that he had produced some dope joints for them. But more than anything, I can recall joints that, I got more memories of joints I passed on, beats that he made for me that ended up being like that song, I Wouldn't Get Far. I think it was, who made that?
Ooh.
And then Dreams by Game.
Yeah.
And even some of Kanye's, like that song on a lot of his late registration album, I Wonder, or even this song I Heard Him Say. He made that beat for me. He made that beat for, I was
and you said I'm good? Or you were like, or he was just like, hold on,
I wasn't ready, man. It was one of those things.
That's crazy.
Let me tell you, it was like, damn. It was like, he made that beat.
Shit.
And that beat was, I was like, this beat dope. This beat dope. And then I was like, he said, man, you want it? I was like, man, I gotta, because it didn't feel like it was fitting my album, the album beat. It wasn't fit. So I was like, nah, you good. He's like, wait, he said, you want it? And I said, nah. He said, are you sure? I was like, nah, I'm good. I promise you, he wrote that song in 10 minutes. He Heard Him Say in 10 minutes. I sat there and watched this man write the song. He had just made the beat and he wrote the song, the whole song. I said, whew. I said, yo, this was meant for you. It was just meant for you. Cause I can't front. I wasn't gonna do what he did to that beat, and sometimes you gotta know that, like, but as I look back, that beat was cold. Like, I Wonder was dope, man. It's at least 10 Ye beats out there that I passed on. Even on one of those albums, he like Common passed on the beat. I turned it to a jam.
Yeah.
Everything I'm not, maybe everthing I am.
Oof.
Yeah, I done passed on some beats, bro.
You ever go in the crib and you got the whole studio, you just freestyle over them shits? 2 in the morning?
I rhymed over.
Glass of wine, like, yo, you know what?
I should have did this.
That's taking it back though.
Yeah, that's taking it back.
Mixtape days.
Mixtape, Jacking for beats.
Exactly.
Jacking for beats, bro. Yeah.
We're getting closer and closer to the NBA Finals, and PrizePicks has got you covered when it comes to helping you make some bread in the playoffs.
Yes, sir. PrizePicks is a daily fantasy app where you can select 2 or more players, pick more or less on their projected stats, and turn $25 into $250. PrizePicks is wild simple to play. I can make my picks and submit my entry in less than 60 seconds.
So be sure to visit prizepicks.com/7 p.m. and use promo code 7 p.m. for a deposit match up to $100. In the meantime, stay locked in at 7 p.m. in Brooklyn.